What it is, it's your boy LB. We at the Hit Factory. We talking, and what we gonna talk about today? We gotta talk about a big one, the Kung Fu Hustle. And are you part of a Kung Fu Hustle? Now we all seen the movie The Kung Fu Hustle, or some of us who didn't see it got a chance to see what they were playing on, which is actually really facts that a lot of the martial arts systems that most people get into, they're just throwing their money away. Had a guy tell me he needed Krav Maga, and what does a lames man need with Krav Maga? Now, Krav Maga taught to the Israel soldiers so they can catch the suicide bomber before he blows up himself in the cafe. They gotta rip off his nuts, stick it in his mouth, rip his head off, stick it in his ass. So that whole style is meant for destruction. So now, what would a man working at Dunkin' Donuts need to know Krav Maga for? Like, what's going on in your life that you really need Krav Maga and you need all of the killings of that style? So a lot of the times we pick styles that are way outside of what we really need. And a lot of us are looking at real time. We want to think about what's a good system to use when somebody's on me, trying to kick my ass, and I want to give it back to them. Now, the thing about real time is there's so many variables involved with real time. It's hard to call any one style. You take a body, you go to boxing, you learn how to throw mean left hooks, you get into a street fight, he picks you up, drops you on your head. You go learn some wrestling, and you grab him, wrestle him to his ground, his peoples come out the club, stomp you into oblivion. You learn the kick, you go to serve that perfect kick, and you wasn't really checking your footing, you slipped, kick went too far, you landed on your back. Or the worst, he catches the kick. Now you know how everybody looks when they catch a kick, like you know what's about to happen now. So, a lot of these systems, it's hard to tell what you're really going to need when you get into this so-called real-time situation. So, what do you really need is defense, a way to evade, escape, elude, or open up the chance for a real good strike. See, counter-striking comes from having a good defense. It's best to have a good defense when counter-striking, so you can actually see the counter-strikes. The defense is the third eye that gives you the ability to see the openings to counter-strike. So once again, learning defense makes your offense better, baby. A strong defense is a killer offense. That's what the saying should be. Strong defense, the offense does what it wants to do, Or you can just have an offense with no defense, and you look like you shooting eyes out to someone shoots your eyes out. So the part of the Kung Fu Hustle too is that there's a chemical reaction that happens when fighting that going to your local dojo twice a week it really isn't going to solve. We're creatures of habit. The subconscious mind is a habitual mind. So if you're used to this, chances are when shit get real, you're gonna. So, what can you do to stop this? You go find Mr. Light Burley and learn defense. Learn how not to get your ass kicked. As I was talking to a doctor one time about them Mac and poison hand, he said, man, learn how to heal him before you kill him. And that's true. Because if you can heal him, you can kill him. I've been through all types of knife demonstrations, and I ain't saying nothing about them. I think they're all hogwash with this knife stuff. I think the best knife man is a doctor. Why is that? Because with the scalpel, he'll sing an orchestra for you. A doctor and the scalpel will tear you up. Why? Because the doctor has information. He nick you on your neck. You got 30 seconds before you bleed out, and then he just run away from you and watch you die. So because you're not gonna be ting 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 tinging. You ain't gonna probably be disarming too many knives. It's very hard to do in the heat of the moment. But knowing where to go and what to affect to make a person have a bad day, see, now that's good information, and that's why the doctor is truly the grand master of the knife fighting style. Nobody goes past the doctor. All the other ones just looks good to take your mother money. Another part of the Kung Fu Hustle. Offense is a natural thing. You can learn it, but you need years and years of training. Do not let nobody fool you and tell you they can make you an awesome offensive monster in a year, or even 2 years, or maybe even 5 years, maybe even 10 years. And that's what I'm trying to tell you. Those things take time to work on and use in real time. Defense you can use immediately. Now, do you need an offense to get rid of a man? Yes. You train your offense. You just don't depend on it in these so-called real situations. You let the man open up and do it. As my teachers used to say, you'll become a better fighter when you can get a man to participate in his own ass with it. I'm out, people.